What little side thing happens when you're dehydrated? You're more fatigued, but you also have higher confusion. So we've got confused people who are more confused because they're thirsty. So here's a rule on that. I always, this one is a picture that I made in my dad's house. That's their home. It's got strawberries and blueberries. This item on the side, that spigot, that clear, $19 at Walmart, y'all. And it's got that concoction. I just showed, this is mine, and I just did a health fair 2 weeks ago where everybody got a cup of this. And it's lemon, fresh lemon, mint, which is mint from my herb garden in my own backyard, and cucumber. I had children coming up to me asking for seconds and thirds. They couldn't believe how fabulous this miracle concoction was. I'm like, oh my God, so simple. Mint, cucumber, and lemon. The lemon is a natural diuretic. The cucumber just gives it a nice cool flavor, and the mint adds in it. But when you set hydration stations up like this in your lobby, in your front, wherever your people congregate, number one, if they're able-bodied, they can get help themselves. Or another thing, it's another prop for our staff to use to, again, keep our friends with dementia engaged. They can pour it for them. And again, if it's out and it's pretty, I know people don't love drinking water, but if it's pretty and it's jazzed up a little bit, and then again, I'm pumping in some extra antioxidants and some support by putting natural lemon in there as well. So again, not really, this is just an example. As we're thinking about snacks, this is a snack, little with healthy snacks. Again, I've got unsalted almonds, grapes. This is hummus on unsalted crackers and peanut butter on the left. Again, sorry if these are easy to consume options. Yes, I get that this might take an extra couple of steps as opposed to the prepackaged cheese crackers that, I mean, those cheese crackers, if they're that orange, can you imagine what they do to them to make them be that orange? So we're putting something into our body that absolutely has no business being there. And I've even done snack preparation with my friends with dementia. You know, they can help put this, I mean, again, worrying about infection control. But again, presentation is everything. Seeing how that things are in the little bowls and they're elevated, as we work with our friends with dementia, understand that visual impairment becomes is an issue in peripheral vision, which is going to take me to my next. I am a big fan of colored plates. There has been study after study about increased food consumption when the food in a dementia neighborhood is served on colored dishware. Who's using it? Oh, I love it. I love it. Yay, yay, bravo. Standing ovation for y'all. This upper left corner, some of you, I recognize a couple faces from last year. These are bento boxes. I just had started to do some, like, hey, wouldn't that be a nice solution for, again, maximizing independence at mealtime, which is what we're trying to do. By having colored dishware, these are appetizer plates in the lower right corner that have like a little bit of a lip to them. We're now starting to transition with my dad in the fact that things are now kind of all in one pot. So I'm giving my mom recipes of healthy stews and things that are served with a big spoon that he can then utilize and push up against the side of that plate. Voila. Too often what happens, and I see this time and time again. So Ellen, who's a big eater, and I'm your resident, and all of a sudden I go a few days where I'm not eating well, I'm not consuming everything on my plate, and everybody jumps to conclusions. No one thinks about, am I constipated? No one thinks about, do I have aches and pains that are stopping me? But once we go through all that, which we should be doing as a first line of defense instead of automatically where we go, is what happens. Once I start staring at my food and not using my utensils often, the next step is, all right, you're assigned to Ellen, she's a feeder now, you got to feed her. So while you're talking to your friend over there, you're standing over me and you're shoving my food in my mouth, because God forbid I went a couple of days without using my knives and forks. So we go from 0 to 60. When there's an entire range in between how you can help support me serving my food with lit plates, giving me one option on my plate or in a small bowl, giving me adaptive utensils. Hello, Google it, they're all over the marketplace. We're supporting sick care instead of enhancing people's lives through wellness opportunities when we just throw up our hands and because it's more convenient to start feeding each other. No, 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 no. And again, impact, we got to remember all the things that are being impacted during during mealtime. It's the progression of the disease. As the person goes through the disease journey,